Good morning, students. Today we are going to revise chapter expansion. All these formulae which are written on the screen, which are there on the screen, you have already done. We are going to use their applications today. Let me read out all the formulae for you. X plus a, x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus bx plus ab. In this formula, this is applicable when we have one term is common, is same in both the brackets, and the other term can be different also. Fine. And suppose I take the example 2x plus 3 and in second bracket 2x minus 3. Then we can apply this formula because in place of x we have 2x and a is 2x plus 3, a is 3 and 2x minus 3, then b becomes minus 3. You have to understand that x is not always x or a is not always a. It can be any value. Even sometimes they do not have plus sign also. They can have different sign. They can have minus sign also. As 2x minus 3. Then x was replaced by 2x and b was replaced by minus 3. Then we will apply the formula accordingly here. Fine. Now moving on to the next formula. It is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Everyone knows. You have done in class 7th and in 8th also. A minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab, or you can read out like a square minus 2ab plus b square. Here also, it is not necessary that a and b are the monomials. They can be binomial also, and sometimes even if they are monomial, they can have two variables and one constant, or they can have one constant and one variable, and the variable can also attain a power itself. Fine. You'll understand the application of these formulae. I'll explain them with the help of the examples. Fine. Let me discuss all the formulae first, and after that we'll start with the examples. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. Next is a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square. As you can see that when we write a plus b whole square formula, we write a square plus b square plus 2ab. Likewise, if it is a plus b plus c whole square, then it has to be written a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca, and 2 is taken common here. So it becomes 2 within a bracket ab plus bc plus ca. Clear? Moving on to the next formula, it is a plus b whole cube. It is very necessary to understand the formula. Okay. You have to learn these formulae, no doubt. But if you will understand them and then you will learn, you will be able to remember them for a long time. Are you getting it? So if it is a plus b whole cube formula, then we will write a cube plus b cube, and just like 2ab term, here we will write 3ab. Because it is whole cube, so we will write 3ab, but that is not sufficient. We will write 3ab within a bracket a plus b. As it is whole cube, so something extra should be there. That's why we do not end up at 3ab. We write a plus b also in a bracket a plus b. Or if you open this bracket, then you will get the formula a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Clear? Likewise, a minus b whole cube formula. A minus b whole cube formula, everywhere we will have minus sign. Clear? We will write a cube minus b cube minus 3ab within a bracket a minus b. When you will open the bracket, then what will happen? A cube minus b cube minus 3a square b and minus minus plus 3ab square. So if you are going to use this formula directly, then you have to remember that 3ab square term will be positive and b cube and 3a square b will be negative. Now moving on to the next formula. It is a cube plus b cube, separate cubes. There is a big vast difference between a plus b whole cube and a cube plus b cube formula. Are you getting it? It is a plus b whole cube formula. It means first you will add a and b and the sum will be raised power by 3. Sum will be multiplied 3 times by itself. Are you getting it? Okay. And here it is a cube plus b cube, means first of all you have to calculate the cube of a number. Okay, both the numbers, and then you have to add. Here you have to add them first of all, and then sum needs to be cubed. And here first of all you have to calculate their cube and then their cubes will be added. Are you getting it? So a cube plus b cube formula, how will you learn it? How will you understand it? A cube plus b cube will be equal to, there will be two brackets always. First bracket a plus b, because this is the formula for a cube plus b cube. So we will write plus sign in first bracket. A plus b. And in other bracket, a square plus b square. Squares, they will be positive. Remember, just like that, key squares will always be positive. So in second bracket, a square plus b square and minus ab. Because you have used plus sign here in the first bracket, so you will use minus sign with ab. Are you getting it? Once again I am repeating, because it was a formula for a cube plus b cube. So first bracket will contain positive sign and in second bracket ab will contain negative sign. Clear? Moving on to the next formula. It is a cube minus b cube. As this is the formula for a cube minus b cube, first bracket will contain negative sign, a minus b, and second bracket a square plus b square, squares will be positive, plus ab. ab will contain positive sign, because in first bracket we have already used negative sign. So in second bracket ab will contain positive sign. Clear? You need to understand, I have written application of formula here. Okay. As I have already told you that a is not a always. A is not always a monomial. Sometimes it is a binomial. Or if it is a monomial, it can be something like 2x square y. 2x square y whole cube minus 3y whole cube. Are you getting it? So you have to understand that it will not be always a single variable or single constant. Are you getting it? So I am taking a minus b whole square formula. Okay. I have written it in a different way. You can see that curly brackets are there and small brackets are there. What they depict? That a is not always a here. A can attain any value. Are you getting it? It can be a binomial also. I have taken a as 2x minus 3. And I have taken b as y plus z. Then how will you open this bracket? It is actually a square, whole square, a square minus 2 into a into b plus b. Whatever value of b is there, it will be whole square, b whole square. Clear? So a is 2x minus 3 whole square. Okay, a square will be written as 2x minus 3 whole square. 2 into a is 2x minus 3. b is y plus z. And here b is y plus z. So b square will be y plus z whole square. And if you want to solve it further, you have to apply a minus b whole square formula over here. A square plus b square minus 2ab, where a is 2x and b is 3. That means 4x square plus 3 3s are 9 plus 9 minus 2 into 2x into 3. And you will solve them further. I am just trying to explain you that how you have to apply the formula when a is not single a or single variable. If it is carrying two terms or it is a binomial, then you have to apply the formula in this way. Let us take another formula. It is a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b, first bracket, second bracket a square plus b square minus ab. Then suppose the question is this: 2x plus 3 whole cube plus 3y plus 2 whole cube. Then you can say that you can apply a plus b whole cube formula here and a plus b whole cube formula here, and then you can solve it. You can solve by that method also. But suppose you want to use this formula, then a is actually what? 2x plus 3 whole cube. Are you getting it? A is 2x plus 3 and a cube is 2x plus 3 whole cube. Value of b is 3y plus 2. So it is a binomial. So when we will replace them, a will be replaced by 2x plus 3 plus b will be replaced by 3y plus 2, and then a square becomes 2x plus 3 whole square plus b is 3y plus 2, so 3y plus 2 whole square, okay, minus 2x plus 3 into 3y plus 2. If you want to solve them further, this, so you can first bracket you can solve it, no problem. But in the second bracket, 2x plus 3 whole square will be opened by using the formula a plus b whole square. Are you getting it? A square plus b square plus 2ab. That means 2x square plus 3 square plus 2 into 2x into 3. That means 4x square plus 9 plus 2 into 2x into 3. That means 4 3s are 12x. Are you getting it?